Good morning, guys. It is Monday, July 30th. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. My days have just blended into each other in the last week and a half, 2 weeks while I haven't had my car. It's been crazy. I have 3 catering orders this morning. Our first pickup is at PJ's Coffee. We have a 5:40 pickup, and we are dropping off to the World War II Museum. I just realized I left all my catering bags at home. Oh my God, I have to turn around. Okay, well, we're gonna be late. All right, just coffees. That's all we are picking up. We have 6 minutes to get there, and I have 6 minutes on the maps to get there. So we should be getting there right on time. I don't know the speed limit in this little spot right here, so I'm going to go ahead and get off of my recording and get a drop off, and then I'll check in with you guys once I do the drop. I just rejected my first Doordash because the pickup is a CVS on Canal, and the parking in my Canal is just pathetic. So I think I'm gonna hit a left and go towards Magazine. I don't know. I'm gonna check the area out and see where it's best to go. Alright, had a small change of plans. Instead of waiting for my second break to pick up my kiddos, I picked up my kids for the first break. It was just a little too slow for me to be sitting out there for no reason. So got my kiddos, and we stopped and grabbed a treat. While we were getting a treat, we had a Doordash for $6, 2 miles. We're dropping that Doordash off now. We're gonna dash an Uber Eats on the way out back to our second catering, and when we get close to our catering, I'll give you all the information on that one. But for now, we are heading
in 1,000 feet.
Alright guys, we're here for our second catering of the day. We're at Flower Moon Bagels. We're getting ready to go in. We're about 10 minutes early. But it's a small order. We should only need about 1 bag. It's like $75. And the mileage is 3 miles or less. It's not far at all. You know, I'll put the details right here. But we're here now, and we're going in, and we'll get it dropped off.
We're coming.
I just grabbed an Uber Eats for a coffee shop we were passing on the way to the drop. Because we have about 15 extra minutes before we can really drop this order off. So I am picking up this coffee shop order. Sorry, that's so loud. Pick up this coffee shop order before we head to the drop. This works out perfectly. The drop is on the same street we have to turn on to get to the next drop. So we have to take a left on Nashville, and both of these orders are left on Nashville. So perfect. It's like a little less than $6 to add on top of this order, and it eats up some of the time that we have to waste, so we're not dropping them off early, because you get in trouble if you drop them off too early. The sun's like blazing through this window right now, so I'm trying to block it with my hand. I'm not sure if I mentioned before that we got an add-on because it was chaos with all the construction, but we did get an add-on for $4.50, bringing that total up to like $8 total.
Turn left onto Cherokee Street.
Oh damn, I just missed my turn. But yeah, so
in a quarter mile, turn left onto Garfield Street
for a mile. So that works out. Alright, that took us about 25 minutes with checkout and everything. And honestly, it's a good thing that took that for $15. That it was an Instacart, because I didn't get a single ding while we were there. Not a single ding. So we are headed to the drop-off, which is right by the catering pickup, and it is going to put us there with like 10 minutes to spare, which Alba Taco's always on time and early, so we'll be able to go in, get it, and then drop off our last catering. So we're heading to this drop-off now, and then I'll check back in with you guys. Alright, we just dropped off that Instacart. It ended up being like $14.89 because she didn't want one of the turkeys that she had on the list, so it dropped it down a little bit. But we are headed to our third catering of today. We're going to Avo Taco. We got about 5 minutes to get there, and we're about a minute away. So I am headed to the pickup now, and our drop-off is less than 3 miles away, or a legit 3 miles away. Most of these orders today are 3 miles and less, like I said earlier, but I'll put all the details here for you guys to see. It's been a pretty smooth day. It has been slow with Uber Eats and Doordash, but I do have a lunch Doordash window after this drop, but my kiddos are hungry, so we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do. But yeah, head into the pickup. All right, I got a Uber Eats for $13.64, and it's got 2 pickups, 2 drops. I'm getting ready to drop the first one now, and then I have a Doordash that's $12 and some change. That's going 4 miles, but going in the same direction, so not really 4 miles. I'm going to put all the details on the screen. This one's a little complicated because it was 3 pickups, 3 drop-offs. So I'm getting ready to drop off the first one. I was kicking myself in the butt because I missed the add-on on accident. It was 1 mile for $4, but I did get this Doordash one. So I'm getting ready to drop off this second Uber Eats. It's 0.4 miles away from the first drop-off. Let me see where we're at. Hold on. Alright guys, so the Doordash I'm dropping off now is only 2.5 miles from the last drop off I had for Uber Eats. I just had to decline an Uber Eats for $5 1 mile, unfortunately, because I already have these people's food and I have to go 7 minutes down the street. So we are headed to the Doordash drop off, and the total for those 2 was like $25. Perfect. This next pickup and drop off is higher mileage. It's only $9.50 and the mileage is $5. I mean, the pay is $9.50. The mileage is 5.5 miles, but it's putting us at a place where we can grab lunch. It's also putting us right back where I need to be, where we just came from. So it works for me. We just had some brunch. I turned the apps back on. We are grabbing another order at Buy Me Boys.
Your destination is on the left.
I'm about to pull up here now and grab this order, and then we are headed to drop off. Okay, small issue with this order. It's a drop off on Canal, leave at the door, and it's an apartment number. So, yeah. Did not know that. Probably wouldn't have taken it had I known that. But we shall see. Okay. I'm soaking wet. We're all soaking wet. On the way home, we grabbed a Taco Bell for $6.50, I believe, and a Wendy's for $7.22. We're dropping off the Wendy's now, and it put us right by our house. So we're gonna go home until this rain stops. Alright guys, I had a Dollar General order that we did a shop and pay for. It was originally like $8 and some change. When we dropped it off, it ended up being $11 payout. We are headed to Taco Bell for an Uber Eats. And the miles are going to be zeroed out because we're already heading up the road to drop off some school uniforms that we are giving away to someone else. So yeah, grabbing this Taco Bell order, heading to the drop-off, and the drop-off for the school clothes is right around the corner. My hair looks wild because we got soaked earlier with the rain. But yeah, I'll see if I have any Doordash slots available, but as of like 20 minutes ago, there was nothing. Oh man, I got my first contract violation with Doordash. My first one ever. And it wasn't even real because I dropped an order off, took the picture, and I didn't click the last button and said complete delivery. So by the time I did it, it was 15 minutes late. It looked like I delivered it 15 minutes late. So I now disputed it because I have screenshots from when I actually dropped it. So I have like a timestamp of when I actually dropped the food off. So I disputed it. Hopefully they'll take my dispute and not give me a contract violation. That sucks. Well, DoorDash doesn't have any more slots like I thought. That last order I did was DoorDash, not Uber Eats. I thought it was Uber Eats, but it's not. So I'm waiting on Uber Eats to send me something. I'm waiting for DoorDash to open up a slot. I think I made $200 already this today. So my little business cards came in for my business. Well, me and my son. But I was wondering what these were. I got one more thing I'm waiting to come in. It's like these little thank you cards for like my online orders. So I am waiting on that. But I'll show you this shit, this contract violation stuff. Hopefully they'll accept my dispute. Just got an Uber Eats for Winn-Dixie, 11 something, 10 items going 1 mile. So I took it because it's been dead for the last hour. And it's going to be an early night for us because